I'd like to start by saying a huge thank you to our friends from the Basque Country. I was trying to think of a word for this conference, this experience, and the word I came up with was inspiring. You've inspired us in all sorts of ways. You've inspired us by your aspirations to be excellent, by your achievements, and in a phrase that they use in universities where I work, what you're doing is well above world standard. And so this has been an extraordinary experience. Thank you very much. Gracias. Five years ago, I was pretty terrified because we were inviting people to come to Sydney to travel for up to 24 hours for a conference, and we didn't know if anyone would come. 2 years ago, we were inviting people to come to Brisbane, and we didn't know if people would come. Now we're inviting people to come to Melbourne. So you'll have seen the three great cities of Australia, and we would love you to come. I guess the phrase that came to mind was talking to someone who's recently been a patient, and the message was the operation was successful, but the patient wasn't cured. And the theme that we want to take for our conference is the theme of value. We've talked a lot about the volume of activity, and in a lot of our healthcare systems, politicians and governments are concerned about how much volume takes place, how many operations, how long do you wait to see a physician, how long do you wait to get into an emergency department and be seen. It's all about volume, time and activity. But we want to focus on the value of the investment. What are we getting for the investment we are making in health, social care, environmental investment, educational investment? So the theme of our conference is going to be achieving better value for people and populations. Taking a little bit of time out and thinking, why are we there? Why are they entrusting us with their money? Why are they entrusting us with their lives, with their families, with their communities? And are we actually helping them to have a better quality of life and a better way of living? Are we paying for ourselves? Are we worth our salaries? I notice on the back of the card, and I'll stop soon, that there is a discount of 20%. I haven't negotiated this with anybody, and it wasn't certainly written by me. So if you look at the card, don't forget the rear side, because it says there is a 20% discount. So we would love to see you in Melbourne in November. And my final comment is we have an enormous amount to learn from each other. And that implies that we find time to listen to each other, and we find time to consider what each has to contribute. And we're stronger together, as they say in the trade union movement. So thank you very much, and see you in Melbourne.